Now there are about 550 Filipinos in Laos, mostly working as teachers, nurses, engineers, hotel employees, and consultants. And now each month my embassy issues visas to Filipino technical workers to the hydro project in Laos, and the number of visas increased successively from the end of last year up to now. However, no Filipino business has investment in Laos, and Laos has no form of investment in the Philippines. So far, the chairman of the Lao National Chamber of Commerce and Industry said the same, that the information in trade and investment of the two countries are still limited. We need to promote the cooperation in the sector of business and investment in order to promote stronger bilateral economic relations. I think it is the vision of both countries to make the relations and engagement more fruitful in the years to come. I hope and believe that our two countries will continue to win closer friendship and more cooperative relationship in business and investment. Let the 58 years long-standing friendship continue to be an everlasting friendship and cooperation between Laos and the Philippines. Now, Laos is planning to host the first Joint Commission on Bilateral Cooperation with the Philippines in the second half of the year 2013. We are waiting now for the date from DFA. We also are arranging for the visit of the President of Lao PDR to the Philippines, and he will hand over the Lao National Hero Bus to the Philippines at the ASEAN Garden in Intramuros. And President Aquino is always welcome to Laos for his bilateral visit. Distinguished guests, dear friends, before I conclude, let me take this opportunity to thank Dr. Ricardo Lim, Honorable David Lee, and Dr. Luz for organizing this Ambassadors Forum and contributing to the work of strengthening relations between the two countries and creating a positive image of Laos in the Philippines. Thank you to all of your participants and contribution. Thank you for your kind attention.
Her Excellency is open to taking questions. May we ask that you just identify yourself and ask people questions. Do you have the microphones? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll give Dr. Macalanas.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. My name is Manuel Cantos. I'm a retired bureaucrat. My interest in Laos, the current ambassador of the Philippines to Vientiane is my former office mate, Leta, Lumen's Leta. The current ambassador, I think she's still there, the current ambassador of the Philippines to Vientiane. She was my former office mate in Leta. I saw her picture during the ASEAN Summit. My main question is about the Lao royalty, particularly the monarchy. I met a couple of Cambodian students at Buddhist temple about 2 months ago, and they said that the late King Sihanouk is highly regarded in Cambodia, and the respect has been extended to Queen Monique, who is still alive, and then the son of Prince Sihanouk, King Sihanouk, is now, I think, Prime Minister. May I inquire what happened to the Lao royalty, in particular the monarchy? Where are they now? Also, in the 70s, how was the demobilization of the patent law done? Because usually after a civil war insurgency is followed by demobilization. How was the demobilization of the patent law done? Thank you, Excellency.
Thank you for your question. Before 75, Laos has been a monarchy. And after the revolution, 75, we became a republic. And the royal family, and niece and grandparents, they stay in Nong Pram, some of them. And most of them invited to Western countries, to US and France. They're still there.
Patent law.
The patent law is now the government. That's the ruling.
The ruling party. Dr. Macalanas?
Good afternoon, Excellency. We've been discussing what Laos and the Philippines can do on the business front for years. I noted during our ADB training programs that the Lao ecotourism example is a very good model for the Philippines because the United Nations has made you as a very good example. And the Luang Prabang area, for example, is foremost in our mind. This country has made fun of the Philippines one of the pillars of our own economic program. And I submit that the lessons of ecotourism from Laos still have to be studied carefully by our own business people. You have a very thriving ecotourism business, and maybe that's where our cooperation can start with the businesses that you are talking of. It is important that we single out specific businesses related to those, because your experience will lead us. On the other hand, what we can give you, as I've talked with the Ambassador of the Philippines to Vientiane, would be medicine, drugs. Because Philippine drug companies are already present in your neighborhood, in Vietnam, in Cambodia. We can very well extend our trade on drugs, medicines to Laos. What are your thoughts on this?
Thank you, Dr. Macalanas. I was alumni of Dr. when we had training of GMS leadership. Thank you for your question. And I learned from you too about ecotourism in Laos and the Philippines. I think that for the business between Laos and the Philippines, and only starting after the visit of Lao Prime Minister. As you know, we have between Laos and the Philippines, we have 16 agreement and MOU. But 5 were signed during the Prime Minister's visit last year. I think it is wonderful if we can cooperate and do business between Laos and the Philippines. And this is a good topic to raise to the meeting of the two business councils that they will meet in September. Because Laos we have this potential in ecotourism. This is the line of our government policy.
Other questions? Should we raise?
If there is no question, that means my keynote is so comprehensive.
John?
I am John from the Philippines. You mentioned something about the partnership existing with nurses in Laos. Would you be able to elaborate more into this? What's currently happening? There are nurses working in Laos right now, and I would like to know to what extent would the export of nurses from the Philippines to Laos would be at the moment?
As you know, in the year with the OB, we had Operation Brotherhood in 60s and 70s, in the year 60s and 70s. As we have less volunteers in a program that linked with the US and Philippines and Laos at that time. So now nurses in Laos, I think they just get work by individually, but I think we do not have this like a OFW from Philippines to Laos. We have teachers, we have less than many these people, but not between the two departments. And I think the other day I met with Secretary Bandos and we talked about it.
Emma, please.
Hello, Your Excellency. Thank you for giving us privilege to interact with you. It's a great opportunity for us. So I would like to, you have already mentioned a while ago regarding MDG. Now it's MDG, Millennium Development Goal, is going to be by 2015. How far now has been reached for achieving all the MDG goals? Could you please briefly just to us? Millennium Development Goal.
How to? That's for Laos.
Yeah, for Laos.
Thank you for the question. As we know, we have that's the 8 goals. That's MDG. That's for Laos. Now we have challenge for Laos is that's the first one for poverty. That's we think that's our government can reduce to under 10%. That's we can reach this one. We hope in 2015. Now for the poverty rate in Laos, we have 13%. And I think from 2013 to 2015, we can reduce it to under 10. There's a challenge for us is the third one, that's with the children. That's the child mortality. That's very challenging for Laos. And education not so. That's the third one. And I think this, because for the others like gender equality and for the disease and so that's the eight goals. I think that's we can reach. We hope we can reach, but challenging for us is the child mortality.
Yes, I'm Roland from Philippines. It was very interesting to learn that you've shifted your paradigm from being landlocked to being land-linked. So can you describe to us how you now relate to other countries in the Mexican area, especially in terms of basic issues that affect all of you in the Mexican area? Can you give us a better picture of what's happening, especially your leadership role? Thank you.
Thank you for the question. That's that now we transfer from a landlocked country to a landing. That's through that we call regional and international connectivity. That's we have that's GMS, that's East-West corridor and North-South corridor. And we have railway and we have bridge. And now in the frame of the AEC, ASEAN Economic Community, we proceed to the what we call the single window and the single vista, and also we expanded the we expanded the cooperation in the just allies just with other countries, and we now already we have runway only from Thailand to Laos. That's about 3 kilometers and a half, and we continue to proceed. And the next will be the long high-speed runway that's from Laos to China.
I'm Marie Demafelis from World Vision. Your Excellency, thank you for sharing with us a picture of what Laos is now. You mentioned about Laos being one of the fastest countries in terms of economic growth. Can you share what are some of the key factors that contributed to this economic growth of Laos in the recent years? What were key factors that contributed to your fast economic growth, as you've mentioned?
Yeah, thank you for the question. That's I think first is we have a strategic plan, and now the leadership is united in Laos, and also we explore the natural resources, and the potential of us is mining and hydropower, and also agriculture, service and handicraft. That's basically is from the hydropower and mining, and tourists too.